Next stop. Our next stop right in front of you, where you can see, is the very famous Masjid al Jinn, the Masjid of the Jinns. So, in our communities, there is so much, discussion, jinnat hai, ye hai, wo hai. Inshallah, we'll talk about that in detail later. But most importantly, behind us is Al Masjid al Jinn. What is the historic aspects of Masjid al Jinn is as follows. Once Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he was sitting with the companions, and he said to them, that who has the courage to come with me, so I can go and see some of the jinns, or I can go somewhere to see some of the jinns. So the Sahaba radiallahu anhum, nobody came forward. Nobody was, if I said to you, come on, we're going to go see a few of the jinns, who's going to come? So nobody came forward except for one man who's famously known as Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu. He said, Ya Rasulullah, if you're going to go, I'm with you. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in the darkness, in those days there was no street lights. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he left from the haram area and he walked to this common spot. Then he made a circle on the ground, on the sand, and he told Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu, stand in the middle of that spot, but don't move. Whatever happens, don't move. So Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu, he said, Ya Rasulullah, whatever you say, I'm ready to listen. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam then left Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu in the perimeter of that circle, and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam disappeared in the horizon somewhere. And then Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu says that I saw white figures floating around, and I was very, very scared. I thought, what is going on? But I had a commandment to follow, and the commandment came from my Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Although I was shivering and scared, but I did not move a spot. Because why? This was the farman of the commandment of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So in that darkness, he's awaiting. Imagine, if we were to go through that state, what we would go through. Then after some period of time, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam comes back from the horizon of the darkness. And Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, all happy, Allah, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has come back. And then Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam looks at Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, looks at him, he's trembling, he's worried, and he says to him, Ibn Mas'ud, do you know where I have just come back from? He said, only Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam know. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said to him, Oh Ibn Mas'ud, I went to give ta'aleem, I went to give dawah to a group of jinns. I went to give a dawah and call them to Allah and His Rasul to a group of jinns. And the Quran beautifully talks about this in Surah al Jinn, in the 29th juz. Allah says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. قل أوحي إلي أنه استمع نفر من الجن فقالوا إنا سمعنا قرآنا عجبا يهدي إلى الرشد فآمنا به ولن نشرك بربنا أحدا. Beautifully Allah says that أوحي إلي أنه استمع نفر من الجن, that I have listened to a group of jinn. But what did they say? فقالوا, they said إنا سمعنا قرآنا عجبا. This group of jinn, when they heard the Quran being recited from Rasulullah, they said, surely this is a extraordinary, strange revelation. Strange revelation. يهدي إلى الرشد, it guides you to the straight path. يهدي إلى الرشد فآمنا به. So we, the jinns, we testify that we believe in La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. يهدي إلى الرشد فآمنا به ولن نشرك بربنا أحدا. And we affirm that we do not associate any partners with Allah. So this entire group of jinns, they became Muslim. They went off and they flew off in the horizon, and they went to their community and they also advised them, their community, about what they had heard from this man, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And many, many armies of jinn, they came and they embraced the Iman and Islam in the hands of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That's why Allah says about man and jinn, that He has not created man and jinn except for to worship Him. So this is the reason why this masjid, obviously this was not a masjid there before, so the governments have established a masjid in that place. But subhanallah, He sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allah had loved him to such a level that Allah had sent him as a guide not only to the Arabs, but to the non-Arabs, to the black and the white, to the rich and the poor. He sent them to man and to jinn. And all of us will be accountable to Allah on Yawm al-Qiyamah based on the deeds that we have done in His footsteps. So this is the reason that we are here. So don't be, somebody asked me the other day, Imam Sahib, should we be scared of jinns? You don't need to be scared of jinns. Allah has made the humans naturally more stronger than the jinn. So if we are ever experiencing any sort of experiences with the jinn, always come across that you are stronger. Always come across you are stronger. And the way to protect yourself from the jinn is in one key way. Every morning after Fajr and every evening after Maghrib. recite Qul huwallahu ahad, Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq, Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas, blow in your hands and put it all over your body. The words of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that when a person does this, no jinn, no black magic can affect that person. So keep that in mind, and if you are affected, then seek assistance, seek help, but never be scared, inshallah. Because few points in Urdu. तो ये जो जगह पीछे हमारे पीछे जो मस्जिद है, ये इसके नाम है मस्जिद अल जिन्न। क्यों इसके नाम मस्जिद अल जिन्न है? इसलिए कि हुजूर पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने एक दफ़ा सहाबा से पूछा कि कौन मेरे साथ आएगा, कौन मेरे साथ आएगा कोई चीज़ देखने के लिए। तो कोई सहाबा रज़ियल्लाहु अन्हु आगे नहीं बढ़े। तो एक सहाबी जिसके नाम इब्न मसऊद रज़ियल्लाहु अन्हु थे, उन्होंने कहा या रसूलल्लाह, मैं आपके साथ, अब अगर कहीं जा रहे हैं मैं आपके साथ। तो हुजूर पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम रात के अंधेरे में यहाँ इस जगह पर आए, आकर एक सर्कल जमीन में एक लड़की स्टिक के साथ जमीन के अंदर एक गोल शेप बनाया और फरमाया इब्न मसऊद से कि तुम उसके अंदर जा, उससे हटे मत, जो वहाँ जमे रहो। तो इब्न मसऊद रज़ियल्लाहु अन्हु कहते हैं कि मैं यहाँ जमे रहा